You know that sweet, spicy and tasty fried chicken you eat in a restaurant, probably in a Chinese or Korean restaurant? Yes, I'm going to show you how to make it in your own kitchen. This is something new I just learned and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So if you want to see how I made this butter honey fried chicken, then keep on watching. So here are the ingredients I'm going to be using to marinate the chicken, because we are going to be using chicken, of course. And make sure you check the description box below, because I'm going to be leaving all the things I used in this video there. So the first thing you want to do is to cut your chicken into smaller sizes, but if you want you can leave it just as big as it is, but because my kids are going to be eating this as well, that's why I'm cutting it into smaller sizes, so it will be easier for them. Okay, and me myself, I like it small like this, so it's up to you. You can choose to cut it into pieces or you can leave it just the way it is. Now after cutting the chicken, I've gone ahead to wash it with a clean water, and now I just added it into a bowl and I added a teaspoon of pepper. I'm using Cameroon pepper, it is very spicy. Add a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of dry basil leaves, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of curry powder, and I'm going to be adding some Italian meat seasoning as well. This seasoning is so good for cooking meat, so I just added about half a teaspoon of that. I'm also going to be adding some Aromat. Yay, Aromat. If you don't have Aromat, just add seasoning cubes. Okay, I just added about a teaspoon of that, and add a little bit of salt. Add about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and then beat your egg and pour into the pan. I just added a little bit of water. I have no reason why I did that, but yeah, just add a little bit of water to the egg, beat the egg and add into the pan, then mix everything together until they are well combined. And now we are going to add 3 tablespoons of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, now mix everything thoroughly until they are well combined. So after mixing everything, we are going to cover it and let it sit for at least 4 hours or 1 hour minimum, or you can even leave it overnight, because the more it stays, the tastier it gets. So I think I left mine for about 2 hours. I can't remember, but make sure it's at least 1 hour. So after a few hours of marinating, we are going to fry the chicken, and I heated up some cooking oil, just enough oil to fry the chicken, and I just threw in the chicken, fried for about 10 minutes until it turns to dark brown like this. It should be very crispy. Make sure your chicken is properly cooked both in and out. And as you can see, I'm repeating the same exact step because I'm using a small pot to fry this. That's why I'm frying in 2 batches. So after frying the chicken, this is what it looks like. And now let's make the sauce. So here are the ingredients I'll be using for the sauce. Like I said before, make sure you check the description box for the list of ingredients. Now in another pan, I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to allow the butter to melt. Then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of honey, or you can add more honey or less honey depending on how sweet you want the chicken to be. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. After that, I'm going to be adding this sauce. This sauce is very hot and spicy. I'm adding 1.5 tablespoon of that. The name is Sriracha sauce. And after that, I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoon of oyster sauce. This sauce is going to give it that dark golden brown color, and the oyster sauce tastes so good. It's going to add that smoky flavor and taste to this chicken. So make sure you add oyster sauce. Now after mixing everything together, you're going to add your fried chicken. Mix until they are well coated in the sauce, and that is it. So you're supposed to mix in the chicken for about 2 minutes, and that's it. Your chicken is ready. You can just eat it just the way it is, or you can serve it over jollof rice, white rice, pasta, whatever you want to serve it over with. Oh my god, guys, this thing tastes so good. This was actually my first time making this, and I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy that I made it. And yeah, it tasted even more better with my jollof rice. Oh my god. So that is it. I really hope you give this recipe a try. I'm very sure you're going to love it, and your family members will even ask for more. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. If you like this video, don't forget to click on the like button. If you're new to my channel, please click on the red subscribe button below and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my latest upload.